What it do, y'all? It's your boy Trace. You about to get into it right now. Season 9, Episode 10, A New World, Part 1, Reunions of The Flash, Season 9, Episode 10. As y'all know, this is the last farewell season of the CW series, beloved CW series, and it's sad for me to see it go. But it's nice to see it actually pay homage to the titular character and his backstory. In this episode tonight, man, we pretty much just saw Barry essentially go through the healing process of trauma, of grief, by showing Eobard Thawne, compassion and gratitude and being gracious for, him, being tortured by the death of his family, his parents for so long, for decades, to be more exact. Barry was able to make peace, and I think Khione had a lot to do with that. I think Khione learned a lot within the last 9 months about Team Flash and, its titular leader. So I think in a way maybe Khione had something to do with Barry seeking and wanting that peace for so long. And I think Khione had a lot to do with that. So we saw basically a blue crystal that essentially, was presented itself as the negative speed force. I think it's just the balance of nature, in my opinion, since, that's what Khione represents, is the nature itself. Is what at least that's my perception of her. But ultimately I think that's just what this episode was about. The new world, a new way of healing, a new way of life, perception of life. I think was what I got from, this whole episode. I could be wrong. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below as always. But I really enjoyed this episode just for that one aspect, Barry having done this so many different times, going back in time, fucking up the timeline, and all this other stuff, all for the sake of his parents, and finally learning, since becoming a parent himself. I'm sorry if you guys see these text message exchanges, these chains. I apologize. It's just my friend group chat. I apologize. Just learning since becoming a father himself, he's learned how to be completely present, stoic, and very much so, present, gratitude, being gracious, having gratitude, being unconditionally loving person like Iris, his wife, and now soon to be his daughter Nora, and even his family, what I'm saying, like Team Flash. So I think that's what this ultimately, what these 2 parts are going to be about. This little tiny series finale subparts is going to be about, having that compassion. And I'm sorry for all the rambling, you guys, but I'm pretty sure you get what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys in the comments below, though, y'all. Deuces.